The 49ers are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz. It is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Being chased out left. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the
off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The 16-yard line.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Brought down back at the 21.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Antonio Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them offsides. This time he tricked himself.
The Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Saints 7, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This one brought in by Jefferson. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
And 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's good for 28 yards. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, how'd you like to be in the huddle with him right now?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
16 yards, but it brings up 3rd.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. This is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
The end of the first quarter with the score Saints 7, 49ers 6.
They'll run with Peterson. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Adrian Peterson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point. Kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Tevin Coleman, now in his 2nd year with the Niners. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Back to throw again. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Justin Jackson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Saints, first down.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Second and 9.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. And now hang tight here. Following the play, still down on the ground, is A.J. Brown. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. From 3 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Saints 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Gets this one to use check. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
2nd and 5.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Come on, time to play. Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll throw now on the final play. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
The Colts' leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
On the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 16. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
23 yards on the play.
And a 49er first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marcus Golden. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Here's a screen to Powell. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. 33 yards that time.
That's good for us Saints.
They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. That's caught by Jackson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The 26-yard line.
He's going to go up top for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Saints. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Saints 28, 49ers 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They will run again with Coleman. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
This is the third-year man from Northwestern, Justin Jackson.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll set up a throw. Steps away. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. 3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 48-yard line.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
In less than a yard.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. He's got a 1st down past the 30 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you talk about the fastest running backs in the NFL, Tevin Coleman has to at least be in the conversation, and he showed off the wheels there. Wow.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about that.
Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. So many times, tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the pickup. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off.